Not bad. I'll show you. Good enough. I put that diatomaceous-earth food grade. I put that. I went along and I dusted. Had some in the hand there. It's food grade diatomaceous-earth. Look it up. It may be to your benefit. Just saying. But I sprinkled it liberally inside the wall right there. You know, they say if a bug comes across, it'll, take him out, you know. Just saying. Well, yes, I show you something. You may be asking yourself, what's taking place here? I figured a little bit of insulation. That white stuff right there is that comes in a 4x8 sheet, does. It's got a foil on one side and a white on the other side. I chose to put it up like that. 1 inch thick. The air gap between this and the metal is the thickness of a 2x4. 1.5 inches more or less. It don't touch the wall in any place. Fixed on there with the tape. I feel it's, very airtight. And then I framed up right there. Now let's call it a little museum of sorts. So go ahead and we'll put some paint on this room. Maybe a logo or two. But what I've done is I used that R13 batt insulation. I did under the false thinking that I could get this in 24 inches wide. Went to the local store, they didn't have it. All they had was the 15 inch wide, which will fit into a 16 on center 2x4, more or less. So what I did, I had to splice it on this section here only. Then I'll make amends on the rest of it and put them on 16-inch centers and take it the easy way, just the extra 2x4 and move on. But 3/8 plywood, give or take. And I'm just going to nail it right there is what I'm going to do. Center it up on this stud right here, and then when I frame this in, I'll have to put a 2x4 right there to nail that piece to, which I took in consideration of doing that. But I thought what I'm going for here is soundproofing, and in the winter time it gets cold, so you know, I'm all for some insulation myself. And it's 8 foot tall up here. I'm gonna go up there and look at it because I tell you what done. I'll explain this to you. I got some of that 3/8 plywood, 2 pieces laying on the floor, and I'm gonna make this room 8 foot wide right there. And the room, when it's finished, will end up like 7 foot 6 inches, somewhere into there. Because I'm going to trim that off so that everything comes in where I can use 8 foot 2 boards for a ceiling. And so I'm willing to sacrifice 6 inches of width for the cost of 10 foot 2 boards. I'm just saying. I'm going to go up there and measure how tall that is. See if it's out of line.